guess another day begins. In her eyes is the story of a lover who's been disappointed once again. So she combs her hair, she washes her face, sings her favorite song as she forces out a smile. Now the songs the same, but the world has changed, and everything she held so dear, it's all on trial. Oh, she said, love, I don't need it anymore. She said,
I'm actually having a great time, and everybody from Free Pass has been really great, and the fans have been great. So I'm looking forward to coming back again. The only things I know about Brazil is what they show us on the TV in America. So that would be Carnival, Rock in Rio Festival, the Rolling Stones on the beach for like 1 million people, Brazilian waxings, and Brazilian bathing suits. I've been working on a book, autobiography, and I'm working on material now. I have a new band that I put together. Well, Topher, who played tonight on a guitar, is actually my bass player in my band. And I have a drummer named Sean Hughes. And a guitar player I haven't figured out yet. We have a guy that we like named Phil, but he's so busy. He's such a great guitar player that everybody asks him to play, so he's always busy. So I'm still looking for the right guy. I think what I want to do is, I just read this thing about Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins. He's doing 4 songs, puts it on iTunes, and then while he puts those on iTunes, while he works on another 4, and he keeps doing this, and then when he has maybe 10 or 12 songs, then he does an album and puts that out. Bruce called me and asked me, he was doing a solo record, and he asked me if I would co-write and sing a song with him. So, I don't remember the name of the song. No Friend of Mine. Okay, so No Friend of Mine, which I'm just, I couldn't remember this is why I couldn't remember the name of the song. But I do remember that it is a great song. Check it out. You know what's funny? We never actually split up. We just kind of took a break for a while. Bruce did the Grand Funk Railroad, and I went to Rat for a while. But I'm helping him with his solo record. He's helping me with mine. And we've talked about maybe doing a tour or something in the future. But right now, we're both so busy, we couldn't do it. But we're all on good terms. We're all still great friends. For Brides of Destruction, Nikki and I talked, and he asked me to be a part of that treat with Tracy Guns. They had a record deal, and I kept saying, this is just my opinion. If you listen to that record, in my opinion, it was kind of scattered all over the place. And I kept saying, like, what are we doing? Are we a metal band? Are we a rock band? Are we a punk band? All these different things. And I think they got a little upset with me. And then London, who I loved, London is a great guy. They were trying to tell everybody that London was the greatest singer, da-da-da. But the best song on the record, I felt, was sung by the drummer. And I didn't understand that. So I said, I don't think I should be a part of this. I said I gotta go because I don't understand what you're doing. When I wrote the song, if you listen to the lyrics, I'm singing as if I was heroin. I had a friend that passed away right before we did the record. And then our producer, Kurt Cuomo, also knew somebody that passed away from doing heroin. So I didn't want to say drugs, and it was funny because the song is in the key of D, so we just said heavy D. But it was it's. I'm trying to explain as heroin what it will do to you. You know what I mean? So, very intuitive. I've had a few people tell me about the Heroin Diaries, but I love Nikki to death. And again, this is just my opinion. I find it really hard to believe that somebody would actually be like everybody that I know that's done heroin, they do heroin and they're out. And I find it very hard to believe that somebody can do heroin and then have the foresight to write everything down. Everybody that read the book said it was great, though. It was a great book. It's great reading. It's a great book. More power to them, you know? To be honest with you, I have spent my entire life kind of doing what people advised me to do. I had a great time with the Scream. I had a great time with Motley Crue. I had a great time with the Union. But a lot of those bands, like Union, for example, when we did the Blue Room, the first single from our record was Do Your Own Thing. And then the record company said, the second single we're going to do is Who Do You Think You Are? And I didn't agree. Like, I was like, I don't think we should release Who Do You Think You Are? Because it goes, who do you think you are? Motherfucker, motherfucker. So nobody wanted to play the song in America. I go, well, there you go. You know? And I felt like I should have voiced more of an opinion. Even with Motley, like, all through, I was in the band 5 years, and there was a lot of times that I felt like they were doing stuff that was wrong, but I didn't want to, I felt like I was the new guy, like I shouldn't say anything, like they know what they're doing, you know what I mean? So now I'm finally, I'm like, you know what, this year, 2010, I'm starting over, I'm starting at the bottom, I'm going to do what I want to do. Obviously, I've done some things in the past, like Brides of Destruction. They had a record deal. I could have just stayed with the band and you know, made the money, but I didn't want to. So I feel like I have integrity. I believe in what I want to do, and everybody wants to be bigger. Like, I'd love to be as big as, you know, Michael Jackson, minus the sex with the little boys. Anyway, but I have to do what I believe in too. You know what I mean? And I don't want to sell out. I would never do anything that I don't believe in. So and you know that may cost me from being bigger. You know, but at the end of the day, I sleep really good at night doing what I wanted to do and believing in myself. So there you have it. Only here on the G-Spot, gang. On the G-Spot. Thank you. Welcome, Brazil. Love ya. I want to see a thong.